Greetings, toy heads, and welcome to another episode of Go Figure with me, your host, Eli Williams, the action figure show about news, reviews, collecting tips, customizations, kit bashing, everything that goes into this fun, nerdy hobby that you and I both love. And in this special episode, we're going to be doing an unboxing and review of the Hasbro Marvel Legends series, Marvel's The Void Build-A-Figure Vision. Just got this in from Amazon today, which will be yesterday for those of you that are watching. I got this, and I also got the Marvel Legends series Infinity Saga Bruce Banner, which I will be filming a review after this one. So let's dive in here and take a look. We've got the up here at the top, Marvel Build-A-Figure, Marvel's The Void, warning, choking hazard, don't put Vision in your mouth or that creepy head thing or the hands or any of it. Stop putting stuff in your mouth. Here on the top of the box, we have the Vision icon, logo, insignia. Oh, I'm caught. There we go. There you can see the windowed packaging as it is back with Vision and all his visioniness and that creepy head. Marvel Vision, Hasbro logo on the bottom right there. On the side here, we've got some comic art of Vision right there, as you can see, and then on the side here we've got some other, and I think it's basically the same picture. On the back here we've got same picture, that artwork, a little blurb about Vision. Build-A-Figure Wave, which I do have. I'm getting a few of those. I got Crystar is going to be on the way, coming soon, and Power Princess also. I don't have the other ones because I don't care about building that one. I just like those figures. Little blurb about all that, jibbery jabbery legal jargon, ages 0 to 3, you know what that means. If your child is not born yet, they shouldn't play with these toys. That's right, you're welcome. Marvel, Hasbro, and then on the bottom here, more jibbery jabbery legal jargon, Houses of Klingon, and Barcode. So let's get him out of the box. I'll get him on the pedestal, and we'll have ourselves a look. All right, here we've got him on the pedestal. Let's have a look at the accessories. First and foremost, we have the head for the Build-A-Figure The Void, which I know nothing about, but I will say this being a regular-sized peg-hole head, this would make a really cool custom Sith figure for Star Wars Black Series, so that's very promising. When I first saw this, I thought, you know, I don't really care about, I don't know who the Void is, I don't need all the figures in this wave, but this is a pretty neat looking head, and this would make a really good Sith Lord. So I think, you know, eventually at some point I may end up doing that, so we'll set that aside. But it's very soft rubbery tentacles, I don't know, look like scorpion tails coming out of his head, and sort of a translucent rubbery skin, but it's over a yellow plastic insert in there, and then you've got his mouth in there with some red paint apps in there, and then you got little yellow paint apps on the 4 eyes. Very creepy looking thing, to be quite honest, but it would look really good as a Sith, so or as some type of Star Wars alien. So yeah, that might be something for the down the road in the future. And then Vision comes with 2 sets of hands. He's got 2 fisted hands on him by default. And then we have a set of just splayed out hands, or like casting hands, I guess would be. I don't know, however you want to look at them there. But yeah, two sets of hands, hinged up and down, not or hinged in and out, not up and down, because he doesn't need trigger fingers. But yeah, I've got those. And then here is Vision. Let's grab Mr. Ruler here. And Vision stands at approximately just a tad between 6 and 6 1/4 and 6.5 inches tall, right in the mid-range there of that. Looking at the sculpt now, I have the retro carded white Vision. I wanted the retro carded Vision in the green and yellow with the red face, but man, was it expensive. But then they finally came along with this one, and I was pretty happy to get this, like the original Vision. And it's a pretty decent looking sculpt. I mean, it's a basic buck body, but we've got the big flowing cape with the large collar that is a separate piece, so you could pop off the head, I would imagine, and pull that off. But it is a rubbery cape. I haven't really decided whether I'm going to wait for somebody like Josh's Custom Capes on Etsy or you know, somebody to make a cloth cape on this to replace it, because I hate rubber capes, and this one's a honker. This is really, I mean, it's soft and rubbery, but it's just big and bulky. And I think he might look good with a cloth cape. Let me know what you think. Would you put a cloth cape on this? Like cloth goods, a custom cloth goods cape on this? Would you do that? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. But really nice looking face sculpt, head sculpt. I really dig that. That looks really nice. The red pops right out of that green. You got the little gem up there. More realistic to the comics than, or more yeah, whatever word I'm trying to look for, more dedicated to the story in the comics than it was in the MCU. And you got those piercing white eyes. Very intense look on his face there. Going down, we've got the caping, and it's all one color. It's all yellow with a little bit of a gold on the chain there, going around the neck. And then we've got the little diamond paint apt on there on the chest, going down to the yellow into the shorts and the lower part of the torso with some black lines on his abdomen there. Yellow gloves going down. I mean, they're all painted on. A little bit of a slop job on the gloves, if I really have to admit it here. Got a green line going across there. I may have to touch that up, because that's not a swivel on there. So yeah, there's a bit of a slop job. Well, I guess I don't know. It goes from, it's like there's a segmented thing in there, but it doesn't, I don't know. It's kind of weird. And then down to the yellow, or the green legs, down to the yellow boots, which, I guess the boots are a different piece than because it is a buck body. So the boots are a separate piece from the legs. So bit of a throwback really on the sculpt on this, but you know, on the shelf, it'll look good. Looking at articulation, we've got the old Marvel. I could probably pop that. Yeah, that head popped right off. Actually, let's take the cape off. We've got the static neck with the old dumbbell hinge, or the old ball hinge rather, no dumbbell. Do have some butterfly joints here in the shoulders. That's nice. But yeah, I've got full rotation on the head, and since it is the hinge, we do have really good down and really good back. That's what you really get with, that's big advantage of having that ball hinge, as opposed to the dumbbell, which gives you more tilt, which this doesn't really give you that much tilt, but you get that great up and great down. Like I said, we've got butterfly hinges on the shoulders, a hinge all the way around and up, bicep swivel with double elbow going right into there, down to the wrist, which is a complete wrist swivel and a hinge in and out on that, down to the mid torso where we have a hinge, the old-fashioned hinge. A lot of old-fashioned with this, but it's an old-fashioned vision, so I guess it kind of works. Pretty good ab crunch back and forward on that, though. Sometimes the old stuff works. Waist swivel, very important. Love it. Legs out to there. No drop down ball joint, but we do have a thigh swivel and a double knee. All the joints are very smooth on this too. Double knee going back to get his arm out of the way, back to there where it catches on the lower leg to the upper leg, and then down to a boot swivel on there, and then detents on the feet with a forward rocker. Let's go ahead and put his cape back on. I don't know. If I can find a decent price on a cloth goods cape, I might get it for him, because I gotta be honest, I'm really not a fan of that cape. Let's pop his hands off, and they come off effortlessly. And let's pop these hands on. So I think these are going to be the ones that are on him on the shelf. Honestly, I think that's the ones that you would really want to use. So yeah, and he stands up really nice. The cape doesn't make him that back heavy, thank goodness, because it is a very heavy cape. But yeah, he does stand up rather nice on there. I mean, it's Vision. He looks good. That's the way his costume looked, but way back in the day. That's like your classic, you know, Golden Age, Silver Age Vision before he went all white. So, yeah. So let's pop him off the pedestal. We'll line him up with some other characters, and we'll see how he scales up. And here we've got him lined up with the Medico mafex, Return of the Jedi Boba Fett, the Hasbro Star Wars The Black Series, Imperial Stormtrooper version 2, the Mezco 1/12 Collective, Batman Cape Crusader Dark Knight Edition, and the Mattel DC Universe Classics The Spectre. I thought that was appropriate to have him here, since they're kind of, not really the same thing, but kind of the same thing. All in all, I'm pretty happy with him. It's nothing fancy. There's a little, I'm gonna probably have to do a little bit of a touch up with my yellow Sharpie on those gloves. Kind of fix that a little bit, but, you know, for all intents and purposes, I mean, the head sculpt's great. The body is just kind of, it's all right. I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. You know, it's not, like I said, it's nothing fancy, but he looks great, and he'll look good up on the shelf, you know, up with the other Avengers. So, you know, I'm happy with him. No worries, no deal breakers there. So that'll do it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Smash that bell so you can get information about all the good things coming out of my channel. You all have yourselves a great week and a great day. I'll see you next time, and until then, don't forget to get your figure on. Take care.